Kia ora, lovely Leo. Thanks for joining me here. It has been well over a month since I've been on the channel, but I am back. I'm here in MIQ in Auckland and was just unable to really upload while I was in transit before. So, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Look, we're doing something a little bit different today. We're just looking at October, November and December, a general view, very simple, one card for each month, and then we go through and clarify and just get a bit more out of the story. It is quite a big month, October, and I'm not an astrologer, but for some more insight into the planetary aspects of this full moon on the 20th in Aries on the 20th of October, do check out Nightlight Astrology and Anastasia Cosmic Astrologer. They're both, one is more of an evolutionary astrologer, but they're really insightful, great channels to check into. And what else was I going to say? Please like, share and subscribe, of course, because it helps me to keep going. And so, yeah, we look at this general view. They're pretty sort of warrior kind of energies for this full moon in Aries. Not simply because it's in Aries, but because of the other aspects involved. And, of course, globally, collectively, you know, we're living in a pretty interesting world at this current time, so on many different levels. So let's get into it anyway, Leo. These may or may not resonate, of course. They're very general readings. But this is for Leos, lovely Leos out there. So let's look at October for lovely Leos. We get... I'll talk about it a bit more. Just get the other cards coming out. November, thank you. November. Wow, that's looking pretty amazing. November. December for Leo, please. We see this Knight of Discs for this month, which is a great card actually, because it's largely about management. You know, it's kind of like, well, a lot of hard work, my pigeons are flying up and down. All the hard work there's been a lot of groundwork that's already been done, Leo, is what I'm trying to say. And in October, a lot of groundwork being done already. So we see this Knight, very Saturnian, of course, determined by time, you know, growth, aging. All of that is determined, isn't it, in some respects, by time. But the Knight is a really consummate manager. So we're looking at the crops that have come up. We're looking at, you know, how we manage our time to a large degree. But there's been a lot of hard work that's led up to this point. We'll get more on this, you know, and go through and clarify. Hello. November sees a gift, a great gift coming down through from the divine. We need to keep our eyes and ears open. This is wonderful energy, force, life force, creative force, high energy, high enthusiasm. It's fiery, it's passionate, as you can see. You know, there's lightning in here. It's just like, it's like you could say a storm of fiery goodness coming through as a gift for you to take on board and give it form, literally. So this is something to watch out for through November. Look, you could be getting a great follow-on from work that's been sort of chipped away at over the last few months. You could get like this great comeback from people or from employers, or whatever it is, clients, whatever you happen to do. In December we have the Emperor. Now this is the Emperor. A lot of women have Emperor qualities. It's a really strong card, and in its highest form, incredibly wise. It's all the amazing benevolent aspects of the ideal sort of male figure. So this could be you, Leo. I mean, it's very sort of Leo, isn't it? This could be you sitting in a place of power. Certainly if you have recognized this and divvied it out and created forms from it, then you may well be sitting in a position of power by December. There could be a lot of things going on, like developments. I do get this thing of work, that it's about work. This could be work, any kind of work, work that you enjoy. Work isn't always just something that you do for money, right? So let's have a look at the Knight. Oopsie, we've got far too many. The Knight of Discs for Leo in October. So let's have a look. What are we seeing here? Wow. Yeah, there's something about this that I do get a thing that you're deciding whether to stick with something or not. So we see the Knight of Discs and this managing what you've put efforts into thus far. I do get that you're deciding, because you're deciding whether to stick with it or not, is just what I get. We have the Two of Swords, a card of making a decision based on, as I was saying before, work isn't always just something that you do for money. We see someone making a decision here based on not actually what they're seeing, but what they're feeling. What's the intuitive hit? What's the intuitive feeling here? And this is the placement for October. We don't get too hung up on timing here, but you see the new moon in this card. And it may well be something becomes a little bit clearer to you at that new moon time, not during this full moon, which is quite an explosive time. With that decision-making card, we also have the Six of Cups. I mean, this is a beautiful card. In this particular deck, this represented, in a lot of decks actually, by these children offering each other a cup. There's no agenda attached to that. There's no expectation actually attached to these cups. It's just like the sheer enjoyment of mutual gifting. It can also be people coming back from the past. And it wouldn't surprise me if for someone out there, if for some particular person out there, that someone from the past that was related to to work, or what you recognized as the work that you do, that someone from the past approaches you, maybe offering you something, in October, and you can't really come to a decision until the first new moon after this full moon. So that's my take on it. The Six of Cups is also a card, for example, in the Thoth deck, where we see the threads and the ripples of gold. They're the threads that connect all of us, our connections across this sort of vast primordial sea, and we're aware of those threads. We feel them, whether we're in the same place or not, same location or not, as people that we have connections to. So it's a really beautiful card. It's a card of great balance. Yeah, so I do see that potential for, being offered something here from someone. These are really general readings, so let's have a look at November with this gorgeous, passionate ace. It could be something that's on offer that you're really, really passionate about. You may well be passionate about it, but in fact, what I see here, and I guess I'm going on more of a literal tangent than what I usually do for some reason. I don't know why. On a literal tangent, because I think whatever this is, whatever this offer is, I do think it's an offer in October, that you realize that it's not only this, whatever it is, like that it's not only going to secure something for you. I mean, make things more secure, make things more financially secure, but it's also going to, it's almost as if you've been offered something that ticks all the boxes. It won't only offer you a source of financial security, but it's actually something that you've wanted for quite a long time. And in fact, in the process of accepting that, you're actually healing yourself. You've crossed a bridge of sorts in doing this. I get it quite strongly, this. You've actually crossed like what has been a source of self-limitation for you. It's pretty amazing, and it's very healing at the same time. Whatever this happens to be, it not only ticks all the boxes and wishes, desires, overcoming something for you, but and because of that, it's quite healing. So that's wow. So it's pretty. So it's pretty beautiful, Leo. They're having a high old time there with the combination of ground seed that I give them. Now, let's have a look at the Emperor in December for Leo, please. Oh, for Leo. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, this is really amazing, Leo. And I think you find yourself, because of this offer and this, like security, healing, I think you do find yourself embodying. This could be actually about wow, that pigeon's kind of doing unusual things. It could actually be about someone else as well, if you know what I mean, like that you're offering them. You're offering them something at the same time by accepting this. It's pretty amazing. So I do see you in that really strong position of the Emperor. to clarify the Emperor, we get another ace, you know, we get the Ace of Cups. This is really, again, another gift that comes in that you give form to. But it's almost been magnetized, you know, it's been magnetically attracting it because it comes with the Sun. There is nothing within these two cards. There is no polarity really to either card. It's like the Sun is glorious, invigorating, euphoric, just enjoying life, all of that, and feeling the full, you know, the waterfall of this gushing, amazing source of love, and that's love directed and channeled in many ways. It's not just romantic love, it's like just feeling that and feeling it within yourself as well. So it's pretty beautiful, Leo. I'm just going to get a Brian Froud Fairy Oracle card for each placement. I think they're having a bit of a fight or something. For each placement here. Pixie and Fairy cards. Just one card for October for this decision, whatever this this offer. Yeah, look, I mean, it could be... There's definitely a connection with someone here, whether that's, you know, from the past or present, doesn't really matter. We get the 6, another 6, the Singer of Connection. This is about interlocking, interweaving, slotting in, dovetailing. This is a connection here. You know, maybe there's an invigoration in a relationship, Leo. But we see this beautiful, I love that card. It just totally goes with, I mean, October, November and December are looking really fabulous, Leo. So let's have a look at November with this Ace and the Star, and it sort of seems like, you know, that you overcome something here. And this, a choice to express, you know. A choice to. Just one card, please, Pixies and Fairies. Give us some insight. I'm sort of hunched over here. Oh, some insight. I don't think we need insight. I think this is quite a personal. I think this is quite a personal hurdle that you have overcome, but there is a hurdle in here that you've overcome. But you have, we get he himself, which is a very earthy figure, he himself, very sure of himself, very open-hearted, very in tune. You know, everything from the heart going up, every chakra is lit up. This could be someone in your life. I do think it is a relation. I think there's a relationship here. There's also that possibly has a reinvigoration where one person has challenged themselves and overcome something, and it sort of reinvigorates the relationship. Leo is what I'm getting. Let's have a look at the Sun, please. Whoopsies. Oh, we've got a few too many there. What we do get coming out. Look, this is, yeah, I think it is. We get the friendship card. We get this mutual support. And friendship, you know, every relationship ideally is based on friendship first, isn't it? You know, this is mutual support. I see this interlocking thing happening here. There's, I do feel that it is a relationship. So we're looking at, really cementing something in October and a potential offering. We get this sort of overcoming some hurdles, just personal hurdles for yourself, which give you a really large level of inspiration and also healing. And then just absolute goodness and glorious fun and love in December. So it just looks amazing. It just really looks pretty fabulous. I'm going to pull out a journey map card, and yes, it is. It's all about the heart. It's all about the heart. Connections from afar or near. We hear it. We hear our, when you're connected. Oh, I'm just getting this ringing in my ear. Connected through the heart. We feel it. It's like that, as simple as that thing where, you're thinking of someone and then a couple of hours later they ring. You haven't talked to them for ages, but you're kind of thinking, I must give such and such a ring. It's this kind of thing. We feel the connection through the web, through the webs and the connectors that we have with others, whether they're in the same country or not. It doesn't make any difference, Leo. It doesn't make any difference. And you feel that. You feel the ripples. There's a really uber sensitized feel to this reading as well, which is often not necessarily a Leo kind. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just really super sensitive. We have the little fishy going with the flow. Are we going upstream? Are we going downstream? Are we making is the sort of flow of the river easier for us? Obviously, going downstream, the fluidity of the fish. That in some ways it's real spinal column energy, isn't it? Or skeletal energy. I don't know, that's just what I get from the little fish. And I have left the book to that deck elsewhere in New Zealand, but there's a flow to this. There's a really catching, subtle vibrations and ripples across not only your inner net, but your outer net that you connect with others through. Both, actually. And right, we get with the star cards Ace of Will, Focus, Intention, Abundance and Passion, which is literally November's Ace of Wands. Thanks for joining me, Leo. Thank you so much. Do check out, if you know where your moon, etc., is, do check those readings out, and we'll be back, we'll be back soon. But, take care. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks, Leo. Bye.